The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult content, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live, here we go at the Barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop Podcast.
Welcome back. It's a Friday, fresh in the flesh. It's almost the end of the month.
Yeah.
October's going too fast. Need to slow down. There's a lot of good people out here in October. Well, some.
A lot of good people.
Some.
Yeah.
Not all. Yeah. Some.
It's going to that crazy
Some.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them dudes. Those are good people.
What, Scorpio?
Yeah.
Oh, the dudes.
Well, the females too. I thought you was trying to go into the Libra half of things.
Oh, okay.
Only Libra dudes. Only Libra dudes. No female Libras. Nope.
Yeah.
Do we say Kanye or do we say Yeezys?
Yay.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, we're gonna move with the yay.
You go, I don't know if I can get used to yay. I'm still on Con.
Man, the tech is looking like what are we saying?
I don't know why.
I think it's yay, man. We're gonna do yay, man. We gotta respect the yay. We gotta respect that.
You don't understand how this thing works.
Yeah, we gotta respect that, man.
It wasn't supposed to be. I said I'm still used to Kanye, stuff like that. What? I don't know what you're talking about. You don't even know from the time when he came out. You don't understand that half of things. All right.
Man, the tech is disagreeing, man.
I don't even have to get it. Hey, listen, man. Let's get into it. So let's get into it.
All right, we're going to say
without
yay.
further ado, I'm your host for tonight. My name is John. Sitting next to me is my man Q. How it do?
What's up?
I'm gonna bring the other relevant, strong-minded,
young beats,
left wing, right wing, center, off balance, dread today, Yami Bolo tomorrow. My man Black Republican is in the building. What's good?
What's up, man?
That's some crazy introduction, man.
A lot of like Yami Bolo. What's that?
The West Wing and what?
The right wing.
The right. That's funny, man.
You know what I mean?
What's up, man?
Listen, man.
I'm good.
I've been contemplating whether to do this whole thing on Kanye because it's so much about it, man. It's so much about it. And some people, I just sit back like a fly on the wall in the corner and just listen to people sometimes. Some people got it as, this is a marketing ploy.
No.
This is a marketing scheme. Now, wait, don't say no yet. Part of it is definitely marketable. But at the same time, you got to understand that dude is what they term it as 730.
Hey, Blacks, you hear something in the background there? You got something running?
Mute your microphone for me here, something. Yeah, that's you.
That's you, Black.
You on a different head? You got a different mic situation?
Nah, I got I'm using the phone. It's probably the computer in the back.
Yeah, there's something keep coming on and off.
Yeah.
All right, put
All
your camera up a little bit more. All right.
Yeah,
So
because I got a software rendering right now.
that's probably what we're hearing then. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that though.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can hear it. All right. So now people fail to realize, ever since his mother's passing. No, hold on. Let's rewind a little bit more. Has anyone seen the documentary, Kanyewest documentary?
No. I haven't
What do you
seen
mean, the Donda joint?
The Donda joint.
No, I
Yeah.
haven't seen
Yeah.
Okay. You haven't seen it?
No.
Just you watch it. It's a very interesting documentary because it kind of puts you see his hustle, most definitely.
Yeah.
You see the drive for this music and T, what up? Black
What's
IT
up,
was
fam?
good. You see the drive and determination. You see all the pitfalls he had to go through to just get a record deal and for them to believe in him.
Yeah.
So I like it for that. Now, on the flip side of it, you're dealing with a only child situation. You understand? So it comes with some challenging things sometimes. What's the word? Let me see the word. I'm looking for that word. Self-entitlement sometimes. Self-entitlement comes in sometimes. Not saying for all. Sometimes it does. And with him being as close with his mother as he was, everyone saw a change, a transition when his mother passed away.
True.
With him making certain statements like he sold his soul to the devil
For a Happy Meal.
for a happy meal. These little things are spoken words that we always have been hearing in the entertainment. I was about to say music,
in the
in the
industry,
entertainment industry.
Yeah.
So when you reach a certain point and you see certain things, you hear certain things, some people are comfortable with it. And that's why now him calling out the Jays, the Meek Mills, the Drakes, and different people like that, some people are cool with certain things that are said and done behind closed doors, so long as it doesn't affect them immediately. So now this brings up the point again also when you hear those little phrases in the rap songs when Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip said record company people are shady. If anybody remember those days. So that you got 50 Cent that said, we're not friends. You know what I'm saying? Like this record industry people, we're not friends.
We're not friends.
It goes for that. You're still as good as your last situation. So now, with him being a billionaire now, he would think and hope that that can get him anywhere he needs to, because prior to that, he was making moves. He made a statement before that, even for his kids, him being a billionaire, he still don't have control over what happens with his kids as far as where they live, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So now all these pressure and all these different things that are coming in, you mix that in with certain meds. Because try and remember when he had the breakdown.
When you said
medication. When he had the breakdown, he was in a ward, a psychiatric ward.
Yeah.
So you know when that happens, they have basic full control on you. So now we don't know what meds
they put
were administered to him, because you definitely seen a change from then till now with the behavior pattern going up and down, the bipolar situation going, it's on 100 right now.
But what I'm saying is that as he said, he's a billionaire. He's in the industry. He's in that field. He knows more than us on the outside, dog. And to me, what he's saying, it's turning over like it's the real deal. Because what you have just said is that you know yourself that the industry is corrupt.
Right.
And that's all he's telling us now. The corruption. He's telling us
Well,
how it goes.
Go ahead, Black.
Kanye's been outspoken like that though. He's always spoke about the industry and people and names. The problem is Kanye does it in like strides. He'll come out and he'll do one big burst and then he'll go quiet. And he'll come back out and do another big burst and then he'll go back quiet. He's always been doing that. But remember what he did with the Bush situation when he went on the award?
Yeah. But you
know what I'm saying?
But you still get information.
No, but the thing is he's always been that way. Always. There's never been a change. Even in his music. See, initially he was that way in his music. But now that he became a persona and his own brand, he now started being outspoken with it. Because if you go back and you listen to Kanye's earlier music, he's been talking about that stuff. You know what I mean? It's just that the individuals Kanye chooses to surround himself with, you know what I mean, kind of guided him into those directions. You feel what I'm saying? But the problem is I think they view Kanye like he was the powerful puppet until he started moving off his own strings. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And every time he does that, they check him. Because remember, last time he did that, he started calling out, Mark, Bezos and all of them. He started calling out names. And what did they do? His own trainer forcefully admitted him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ambulance came, picked him up, injected him and every damn thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Going back to that part of it now, we really don't know.
Yeah, you remember that right there. Remember that outburst right there where he went off on Sway?
Right.
Everybody laughed at him. Everybody's been laughing at Kanye for the longest. The only time people ain't gonna laugh at Kanye is when he's right. You know what I'm saying?
But he has done so many interviews, and if you listen them, some of the interview, you will really gravitate to it, what he's saying, because some of it you can see what's happening. I'm not a Kanye fan, but I don't think this dude is crazy, man. This dude is talking facts, as he said, some things that we don't know. He's in that he's in it. He's in the middle of it, so he knows what's happening. We can't just come here and say, no, I don't believe Kanye is crazy. We can't do that no more.
Remember, a lot of information that he was talking about, the George Floyd stuff, was because because of all the documents and stuff that came out, with Black Lives Matter, using over $200 and something thousand on escorts. You know what I'm saying? Millions of dollars going off out of the books. No one knows where it's at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff, that's why he said that it was a scam. You know what I mean? Because all the information that's out right now. There's a lot of information out. There's lawsuits out right now. There's court cases out right now. There's a bunch of stuff. But the problem is the public is only going to know about what the public knows. They're gonna watch a 15-second clip on social media. You know what I mean? They're gonna watch their most celebrity person chime in on it. So they're only gonna get that version. They're not gonna actually go to, sites and get the PDF for the cases and read the court cases. They're not gonna go on. They're not gonna read the articles. They're not gonna do any of that stuff. They want the cut short keynotes. You get what I'm saying? But you'll never get the full story that way.
All right, so I'm gonna play a clip from the Drink Champ, the infamous Drink Champ interview he did, and then we'll break that down. And then I gotta ask a couple questions some younger heads that's in the building also, because I'm curious to find out what their thoughts on it. So let me jump on that real quick.
If there are Ye fans,
no matter.
Everybody's a Ye fan.
Can't be anti-Semite.
Right.
First of all, I need my 4 stadiums back. The 78 media outlets that call me abuser when I was trying to get that heroin addict away from my kids that was tattooing my kids' names on them, Skeet, Pete Davidson.
Okay. So now here's the deal. So let's break that portion down. So, all right. If you had the stadium and these people pull these things from you for certain statements and different things like that,
That's America.
would you really want to get it back from them now that they show their true colors on certain things that you felt strong about? You see, the thing with it, I don't think, and that's the problem with it, is that, all right, we spoke about it many times on this show before, how this whole system works. And it goes for billionaires, poor, middle class, whatever. If I know, all right, for instance, the situation that went down the last time with Gucci, they understand how we're programmed. They understand how we, and not all of us, because a few of us are not in the matrix.
Yeah.
But when you reach a certain status and you're comfortable with the lifestyle will cause you to compromise yourself or not get a full understanding of what reality check really means, because you don't want to go back to where you started. For instance, now, if tomorrow, all right, today, Balenciaga announced that they're separating. Okay, and I'm pretty sure the Gap situation is a done deal. And anything else, Adidas, every one of them is slowly like. So now that's a financial situation that's coming down. The thing with it now, you can stand strong for a lot of things, but you still need the finance to fuel.
What up, Madness?
Madness was good.
What's up, bro?
And I still think with him, he's not getting the full understanding, the magnitude of what the end results can come to. Because he thinks the cushion is the fact of being a billionaire, and the cushion is the fact of being in a certain circle, being around certain people.
But this is very serious for you, because even what he says, Chase.
Yeah, Chase. They want him to pull his money out.
One is a billionaire, just like that, for words you have said.
Yeah. But again, it's the powers that be. Try to tell people all the time, you think you know. You don't control anything in your life when you get up and walk out these doors. Aside from praying to the man above, you don't really control a lot. Meaning, God is the ultimate person that runs all of this. But at the end of the day, the little minions in between it, they get up and they watch how you move when they raise the gas. Like I asked a friend of mine, really and truly, I understand the whole economist situation and all these people in the stocks and the data. But when let's break it down to a layman term situation. It's just a few people out here they just want to see how we react to things. I'm serious. Think about it.
Facts.
I mean, think about it. You get up tomorrow, if they drop the gas to $1 something, you're going to start doing cartwheels, right? I know blacks.
I mean, it was.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the year, and a certain
blacks.
a certain wind blew in one direction, and all of a sudden now we're at $4.
It's politics.
But at the end of the day, it's only a few individuals that's controlling that narrative.
Yeah.
You understand?
Maybe bigger.
You have people that sit around and tell us now what the interest rate is going to be.
Yeah.
No matter how much they want to break it down to a science and the numbers and the blah, blah, blah. Come on. Somebody's out there just saying, hey, man, put it at 5.
Yeah.
I put it at 6.
Yeah.
And they just want to see how you react, because really and truly, it's only us it's really affecting.
Yeah.
The billionaires, the millionaires, the trillionaires, the whoever is. It's not. Doesn't matter to them. 6% on what? Who cares?
And we have always heard that there is somebody bigger than the guy that Blacks is talking about.
Always.
There's always somebody bigger than him.
So I think what Kanye right now is thinking that, hey man, I got all this money. If you don't want to deal with me, I'm gonna shoot over there. The thing that I would really want to know is, it's a difference when you have this amount. Because the thing with it, I did the research on this, the numbers are all over the place. All over the place. Meaning that he said he's worth 11. You read Forbes. Forbes is listing it at like 1.8, I believe was the last one that Forbes announced. You look at another source and it's saying he's at 6.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Another one said 4. Okay. And majority of them that all coming back is mainly due to the endorsement deals. The Gap, Adidas. He owns the Yeezy situation, so that's him all the way. But it's hard to figure out a direct number.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm gonna tell you something. It really don't matter. Because when the time comes, the time comes.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
When the time, I'm pretty sure the Epsteins and the what was the other one?
Weinstein and all of them.
Weinstein and all of them. Time came. You understand? Let me see what he says. Yeezy doesn't care about the thoughts and opinions of others. Honestly, the mindset is killing his pockets and future opportunities over and over again. I don't think he doesn't. Let me see now. Let me think this one out. Doesn't care about the thoughts and opinions of others.
No, he does care, but the thing is with Yeezy or with Kanye is that he just doesn't care about how he delivers it. You get what I'm saying? If he has to say something, he's just gonna say it, regardless of what anybody want to say think of it. Yeah. And if anybody have the correct answer or the way to say it, he's just gonna let them fill it out. Kanye West has never, ever, ever, ever came back and switch up his story on whatever he said. Even when he came out and he spoke about Bush not liking black people and all of that, he still went on explaining why he said it, but he never actually said that I'm not gonna say stuff like this anymore or what. You remember when Nick Cannon got hit when he said about the Caucasus Mountains, and he didn't really say too much. And he came back out afterwards and apologized and all this extra stuff. Kanye he never apologizes on nothing. He just like, it's what I said. It's the truth. And this is what I believe, and this is what is what.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And if you listen to Kanye interviews now, he's doing so much interviews. All his interviews are consistent, man. It's not like it's falling off. It's like it's like he's just saying what he's saying. He's not changing though.
My man Jim, shout out to, go ahead. Saying?
No, I was saying that, but it's because of the information that he has right now on a lot of details and stuff. Even what you see what T said earlier, where he said he doesn't like how to.
I was gonna get to it with the Jews.
Yeah. Where he said he doesn't like how he's calling himself a Jew or whatnot. Kanye is actually right on that too, because back in the days we were we were in the books. It said we were the child of Shem. You know what I'm saying? Which were like the Africans, you know what I mean? The more the Aboriginals type of deal. And they were of a darker skin. You get what I'm saying? So we are, in a sense, a part of that lineage. So just like how they say, only black people can say the N-word, you know what I mean? So he's like, why can't a Jew say speak on that same matters? You know what I mean? He says the industry don't have an issue when we speak on ours, where we kill each other or we curse each other out or we call each other out by name. No one in the industry puts up a backlash to any of that. But whenever we speak on the platforms that are controlled by certain individuals, now all of a sudden it's an issue, shut everything down, remove all of it. But yet those individuals benefit off of all the cruelties of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And then what a lot of people don't realize too is I believe he's going to come out and he's going to actually speak on the the basis of all of it, because a lot of people don't realize is they're the ones that are in the background of a lot of this, steering that stuff. They're not really of I would say a J word background.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
you
They're
would
more
not know how the game works. You
yeah,
know what I'm
the background of them, they're more of a pagan East Asian group. You get what I'm saying? That's the reason why if you see they're playing both Catholics and Christians. You get what I'm saying? Into this constant battle of the left and right. It's the same thing we're doing right now with the whole politics with the left and right situation. It's anytime you have a system where anytime you're getting called out and you can steer it to two other individuals, you're going to constantly use it. You're going to adapt that same system in everything. And if you look, everything is left and right, left and right. This one, that one, red, blue, this, that. It's the same in every single thing. You get what I'm saying?
For real, man.
So what y'all think about the White Lives Matter t-shirt? And I want everybody to chime in on this and give me your opinion on that now. Right or wrong?
I think it was wrong, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it was wrong, but I just think how he executed it. Once again, Kanye has some real good intentions, but he just doesn't execute them right. He doesn't.
I don't mean to cut you. I just want to put this part out. He did specifically say he did this to get the publicity for the show. So with that in mind also, I'm gonna let you finish what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to throw the dart right there and stop it right there, like they say, stick a pin. Because I just wanted that point to be noted as well, that he himself said that, oh yeah, he's gonna put it out there so that it could do what it's supposed to do to bring the attention to the show. So go ahead, finish your statement, please.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to understand. In the end of the day, he's a business person, and unfortunately, in our day of business, controversy sells. You know what I'm saying? Corruption sells. Violence sells. You know what I mean? Anything that stirs the pot sells.
So
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
so-
like wholesome goodness don't sell anymore. That's why you don't see family television out anymore. You don't see family shows out, you know what I mean, like Good Times, Family Matters. Those shows don't exist. All you see now is just the family cursing each other out. The father's a deadbeat. Moms is running all over the place. You know what I'm saying? That's all you see now. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, he's gonna use those channels to promote what he has to promote and then get as much eyes and ears on what he has to say. Because right now the whole world is listening to Kanye. Yeah. That's the reason why everybody wants to interview, because everybody wants to ride that wave. Because it's all business.
Yeah, he's getting it.
Everyone knows it, but what Madness says, is he killing his opportunity?
No, because the reason why I say no is because those individuals that own those businesses, they don't care about none of that. They want money. And if something is going to come through that's going to bring a new wave to their product, they don't give a rat's ass. Because there's a lot of companies that have endorsed some ridiculous things. Yeah, and public backlash and other things made them remove it.
But
you get what I'm saying?
Now, the juggernauts right now are the ones that are backing off. The Adidas, the Balenciagas, they're the ones now, that are really saying we're severing ties. So when the juggernauts now are severing ties, is it like what Madness had pointed out to say that his honesty and mindset killing his pocket and future opportunities?
Nah, that's not for long.
Because
remember Adidas, remember they've separated from him before. You get what I'm saying? They only do this. Those companies are going to do what they do because we're in cancel culture. They need to save them. They need to save face for the public. So they're going to put up, a rainbow logo during the the LGBT season and stuff. They're gonna change their logo, but then when you look over in their Asian location or their Middle East locations, those logos ain't changed. They change it where it's profitable. They will adjust where it's profitable. They don't care. They care about the numbers and all that stuff. They don't care about no personal business and all that nonsense. These people stab each other all day long. Did they care about that?
As John was saying though, is it damaging his future career?
No.
Because he's actually chopping up the media, and it's the media pushing this all over for him. Is what I'm saying?
The media is pushing it because they're trying to they're riding his waves, because no one's listening to these other mainstream media channels. It's all independent news now, podcast channels. Yeah. Nobody's watching CNN anymore. CNN is in their all-time low. If you look at their rating scores, it's beyond low. No one's watching them. That's why their key individuals that been with them for a long time are being shifted to smaller time slots because they can't afford to pay those individuals anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or certain people are retiring or moving to a new team. You know what I mean? Or they're starting their own podcast. No one's listening to these people anymore. So what's going to happen is they're going to run and they're going to attach themselves to any wave right now so they could be relevant. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
he said 1.8 billion.
No, what T was pointing out, he said whatever he's doing is working. He's worth 1.8. So, but that's through the Yeezy branding and with partnerships.
But what T's trying to say though is all these years Kanye been crazy, and he's still getting all this stuff.
But this is an all-time high.
And this
is an all-time high, different from all the other stuff.
Yeah, he's also asking for some basic things, like two of his interviews are asking for if they could, like, just work with his name.
Oh, you mean stop calling him Kanye?
Yeah, that's one. And why can't they
say that he's a billionaire?
Introduce him as entrepreneur, billionaire. Because
he's right. I mean, every time they talk about Bezos and the rest of them, they always start off with that billionaire, such and such, billionaire philanthropist, or you know what I mean. They always do that.
Again, listen. We act like we don't know.
Nah, but
that's the things he's saying.
I understand, but what I'm saying is, again, the thing people listen, man. I say it 1,000,000 times on this program. The money controls the game. At the end of the day, take your money where you can control the game. You don't have to stay on this field. The problem with it is that people get comfortable with the field. People don't really want to drive across town to another field. People don't want this. People don't want that. But if you're not getting the respect and different things that you want with the money that you're spending, stop spending it here.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Create your own situation.
Yeah.
You got the finance.
Yeah.
You got the know-how. You got the talent with people. You know, the thing with it when Virgil was alive and it was them doing the fashion and everything like that, and they keep going and knocking on the door, and it's like the same little sentiment that Tupac said. You go, you say, "Hey, let me in, I'm hungry," and they look and well, we don't have food for you, and he goes, "Let me in." He said, "Eventually, you're gonna stop singing. You're gonna be like, let me in." You know what I'm saying?
Ain't gonna hit
you up, no shoot. You know, because at the end of the day, you're hungry.
Yeah.
Thing with it now. After a while, if you understand, and I saw you go through it, and I understood, every one of us should evolve, and we learn from the last one, and the last one, and the last one. When it comes up to you now, from the 60s to 50s to 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and now in the 2000s, you should have a better understanding of how to maneuver with certain things and understand what's in front of you and what is set in stone. Certain things are just set in stone right now. You're not going to shift that whole thing. And put it like, if you are able to be a Samson and shift that pillar, trust there's other things that's gonna come around it also, because it's not gonna just go that easy.
He's actually partnered with Trump and Elon
But check it. Trump himself put out the other day that, yo, this dude is crazy. Basically, he's like, yo, this guy's out of control.
That guy's the craziest.
He posts that.
I think
So
that guy is.
They only saying that shit because here's the thing. You got Trump's own because they're all buying up all as far as social media platforms, so they can have their own platform away from the mainstream media. You got Elon right now with Twitter that he's gonna change it to something X, platform X or something like that. He's gonna change it to. And then you got Trump with Truth Social, and then you got Kanye supposed to be buying up, I think, was it
I forgot the name of it.
Then Gab or something like that he's supposed to be buying up. You know what I'm saying? So the three of them are gonna own the three most as far as free speech, conservative or open platforms in social media right now, which is gonna be pretty huge. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is you gotta think about it. Out of all the artists that we know that are in the game right now, Kanye's been one of the most vocal individuals in the game about the industry. Yeah, he's still doing his stupid shit. That's just how he lives. Kanye just does whatever he wants. He's been that way from the jump. He's never changed. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things we could say, though, is that he's always using his money to do what he wants. Remember when everybody was like, yo, he's doing this crazy ass Donna tour, this big ass church, huge ass installation. They're like, man, this look crazy. But that's because he wants to. You get what I'm saying?
True.
And everybody's still going there. They're still following it. They're still, you know what I mean, rocking with it. Everybody's been calling Kanye crazy, but yet he's been getting the most craziest deals you could ever think of. He's that guy. He's that crazy dude in the middle of the city. Yelling on the soapbox that the aliens are coming. But in the end of the day, every little thing he keeps saying, there's certain things where everybody's like, oh shit, Mama was right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying earlier. But the two craziest dude in the country,
keep that up.
Trump and two craziest.
So I see my man that's posted this right now, and then I was just about to say something before. Shout out to my man Gene Deal. Gene Deal spoke about this also, that Kanye keep moving the way he moving, something mysterious might go down.
Oh, well.
You know what I'm saying? So here's what Madness is saying, and this is part of it that Gene said as well. The network, Gene said the same exact thing. Don't mean nothing out here.
Yeah.
Okay, his message would definitely get him killed, if not canceled. So remember a president by the name of JFK. Remember that, right? Okay. That's all I gotta say. Like they say in the street, it can happen to anybody.
True.
So don't think that it can happen.
It can happen.
I mean, they canceled a sitting president.
It can happen. You know what I'm saying? So don't think tomorrow. And what do you listen? At the end of what are you going to do if tomorrow you get up tomorrow you hear Kanyewest found dead? He overdosed on pills. You know what I'm saying? He got that Marilyn Monroe effect. What you gonna do?
Yeah, it's just another Kanye.
Then here's another thing now.
Yeah,
because we had a discussion on this, the Malcolm X theory. Because we was just sitting down talking. We was just arbitrarily talking. Something came on with one of Malcolm X's daughter. And we was just saying, I said, man, the man never even got a chance to really see his kids grow and stuff like that. And then the conversation went to the fact that, man, all the stuff that the man, he sacrificed himself, right? And you're like, man, did a lot for us. But then when you look outside.
When you choose the field, you know what you're into, though.
No, but what I'm saying is when you look outside and sometimes see the end results of what you sacrificed.
Yeah.
You almost want to ask yourself, like, man, was it worth it?
Yeah.
Because again, now, let's say Kanye in his mind thinks that he is representing all of us. He's speaking for every one of us. So whatever he's saying, he's speaking for you, and you.
Yeah,
if tomorrow he comes up missing, nothing's not gonna change in your day.
yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think he feels like he's speaking for. What do you think he's speaking? Think he's speaking for black people or the music industry?
It's hard to say for black
Entertainers.
people itself because with him mixing and mingling with so many a diverse
The Jews
array of
stuff,
people.
Yeah,
He's talking about the system itself, because the system is not colors. The only people that focus on colors in the system is us. The system don't focus on colors. The system focuses on efficiency, what works, task oriented. You get what I'm saying? What's bringing in the most? You know what I mean? That's whatever. If if joining a cookout and having block parties was successful to the system, you'll have a block party on every damn street. They don't care what it is, as long as they could do what they got to do from it. As long as it fits the agenda and they could be successful with it. They don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the most ratchet, ghettoest, craziest, lunaticest, like nonsense out that goes down, that gets passed. And it's because it fits their agenda. They could use it to get to where they have to go.
I'm gonna point out right there where you just said. So now he spoke on the fact that, and like I said, don't get it twisted. He said he hit a lot of things on the nail.
Yeah, that's right.
You understand? But I think sometimes the delivery, the timing, what was said earlier. Now we're gonna go into the Nori situation too, because it's kind of odd and kind of funny as well. The same thing that he went on the show to bring light to.
Yeah.
And when Nori decided that he wants no part of that.
Which he was on the show amplifying it.
Now, mind you, Nori made the statement that this is drink champ, not political champ, not think champ. Now, mind you, not think champ. Okay, not think champ. This is drink champ.
Yeah.
Now, Nori's cool individual. My only thing with that now is that if it's not think champ, then what we doing?
What's the point?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing here? Because I watched an interview with DMX one time, and DMX said something that was so monumental, and it just got blown, like washed. There was no on an interview level. It didn't matter. It's because it irrelevant because it was more important than cheers.
Oh, many shots there.
You know what I'm saying?
Gone.
So what I'm saying is, it's odd that you're on a platform trying to educate people.
Yeah.
But the platform itself is saying we ain't here to educate nobody.
Yeah.
Just drink up.
Just drink up.
Don't think. Remember it. You got to understand these controlled individuals. They are patients in an asylum. All right. If the ward tell you swallow the pill and drink what's in that cup, you better do it. You get what I'm saying? Don't ask no questions. Don't say no nothing, or else they will add some more time on your chart. You get what I'm saying? So you you need to be as obedient as possible, and that's what these guys do. Their platforms are there to push the obedience, to push the you know what I mean, the lack of concentration. You get what I'm saying? Because these dudes are from our era, and yet they're acting even crazier than the kids of this era. Some of the kids of this era are more level-headed than some of these cats that are in our era where it was hella crazy. So you got to think about it and say, what put them into this comfortability where they can just be this nonchalant and careless and reckless with the movement as they are in the platform that they're on? You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you got to think about it. They're not doing this based on free will. This is a show.
But again, going back to what we stated earlier, when they said like in Jamaica, they tell you what a promise is a comfort to a fool, right?
Yeah.
So you got to understand how that works. I promise I'm going to keep you in this lane.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing. I got you.
Yeah.
I promise you're going to be a superstar. You see, the other day, Drink Champ got a award, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the the city girl, whatever her name is,
City girl. What?
she got an award. They tied.
You talking about JT?
Nah,
What's
the
her
other
name?
one, whatever her real name. I don't want to mess her name up. I was gonna say Croatia or something.
What's her name?
What's her name? You know the name.
Yeah, they're laughing.
You know the name. Stop
name.
playing the games.
Yeah,
what's her name?
What's her name?
Huh? Carisha. My bad.
Carisha.
Carisha. Okay.
Yeah.
Carisha. So what I'm saying is, it's the agenda. There's no way how Carisha that just came out in less than a year. She ain't even been out like what, 4 or 5 months. Drink Champ been out for what, 2-3 years or something. Did they tie? Like, okay, how? She only had like what, 2-3 guests on her show so far. Like, come on. She had Puff. She had what's his name? Gates, Kevin Gates, and maybe one other person or whatever that I seen. That's like
what you got to think about the realms they running in for her to have Puff on the show.
I understand that. But come on.
Think about it now. Think about it.
Yeah, that's
mind you, it's on Revolt.
That's Puff send that, man.
Mind you, it's on Revolt.
That's Puff.
Come on, man.
Puff connection.
You know what time it is, but that's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, Puff don't own Revolt either.
But the point that he made when he said they've controlled the black market. No, not even just for us. For us.
Yes.
I mean, that's a whole nother
man. A friend of mine, man, it goes off on man, because he's just for Charlamagne. I don't know why.
Charlamagne,
yeah.
That's again the promise. The promise. See, none of them. The Breakfast Club know what time it is.
Yeah,
they know what time it is. They ain't gonna mess up their food. They ain't worried about nothing that's happening down the line because they deal with the Luther Vandross. Know what that is? You know what Luther Vandross is?
What is it?
Blacks, you know what the Luther Vandross is?
You talking about what? The setup?
Nah, it's called the Here and Now. You know what I'm saying? That's the Luther Vandross, Here and Now. That's the name of the song, Here and Now. Okay. They just worry about the here and now. They're not worried that someday their kids is going to get older.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because right now, I can drive my Lambo. I can fly over there. I can vacation over here. I'm not worrying about my neighbors or their kids or that one. I'm just worrying about what happens here. So that means this situation that I have right now, the promise that I get that amount of paycheck every week, nothing is going to change. I'm not stepping out the box to defend you. You know when it'll happen? When one day they kid come to them and say, this happened to me. Oh my gosh. Because that's how come we started getting AIDS rally and people started worrying about other people when Andy Warhol, all of a sudden now everybody want to do World AIDS and blah, blah, blah. Because now it's knocking on your doorsteps.
Yeah.
Before that,
here and now.
I ain't worried about that. Here and now. Give me that Luther Vandross.
Remember, the majority of these cats that you see running around doing all of this stuff, they're just like the jester dancing for the king, entertaining the king. But while they go home and they go back to their towns, they brag about it because they're dancing inside of the kingdom. They're in the courtroom. They're rubbing elbows with royalty. But you're a fool to them. In their eyes, you're a fool. You're a goofball.
True.
Any person in power, even if they hate you, they will respect you because you stood for yours. Anybody that kissed their feet, you know what I'm saying, or that has power, that bend to them and crawl on their knees to these people, they will use you. They will use you because you're you know what I mean, you're a worthy fool. They would use you. But in the end of the day, they do not respect you or like you. You know what I'm saying?
Uptown. elaborate on that a little bit more for me, Uptown.
Yeah,
because here's the deal. A couple of heads I know out in Chicago, they talking different.
Yeah.
They talking different. And a lot of them ain't even supporting the situation because how they looking at it is the fact that now that you're at that level, you made promises that you ain't keep. So now they're like, hands off. It's on you. Don't come around now thinking I gotta come join this bandwagon because the people that you've been riding for, now they turning.
Yeah.
I spoke to a couple of heads out in Chi-Town and they looking at it totally different.
So
they looking at it different.
I'm surprised they haven't done the same thing to Mr. Barack.
Let me see what Uptown. Let me see what he said. Exposing talk, whatever talking about behind closed doors. And took you to expose it. All right, yeah. One more gangster. He said, "Get my life from." All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just that's how I feel too, man. He's saying things that we don't know.
Well, a lot of us know about this stuff. The problem with it is everybody's protecting their own self-interest.
Yeah,
that's the problem. You see that? See, this is why I keep saying.
Listen, blacks. We are also getting it from a media platform. But when you think about it, he's in the middle of it. He's with these big guys. So whatever he's talking, maybe he didn't want to say it, but now he's saying it. So other platforms that we get it from, we still can't be as straight as he has it.
Check this though.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're on the ground floor dealing with it. You feel me? I'm saying, yeah, he might be rubbing elbows with the corporates, but we in the streets dealing with it. We already know this. We grew up in the struggle. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is the reason. This is why I don't like this era that we're in. I like the generation that's coming up, as far as the kids, because the kids are more. They're more independent. You get what I'm saying? These kids are out getting it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the system. You know what I mean? But I don't like the era that we're in as far as adults. You feel what I'm saying? Because we've grown weak as a people, man. You know what I'm saying? We've grown very weak as a people. And we've actually taken the whole thing for granted.
Yeah.
We're forgetting a lot of stuff. We out here talking about white people this and white people that. But right now, when you step back and you look at how the majority of black people are acting, we're acting like the Caucasians we used to make fun of. You get what I'm saying? Doing the most stupidest things you could think of. You know what I'm saying? Running around here looking like idiots as far as the generation is concerned. Now, I'm not saying everyone, but the ones with the potential are wasting it. You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't support that stuff. I don't support those that kind of movement. I don't support it because at the end of the day, if I'm sitting here saying that I want better for my people, how am I going to run around and support the cancer? You know what I'm saying?
All right, Madness made a point right here, and my man Uptown made a point. So let's see if we can get directly in the middle on certain things here. So Madness is saying, sounds like you in the source. Yeah, you don't give a damn about none of us. So now let's look back at what my man Uptown is saying.
Yeah.
He said, all right, it took a lot for him to expose these people, but let's break it down for a minute. Do we really think sometime that he's exposing them, or is he fed up with the fact that they not letting me in? Because prior to this, he was cooling with a couple of them.
Yeah.
He had issues before with the fashion world not allowing him in because he's not a trained designer and different things like that.
That's also a crazy statement. If they're not letting him.
But again,
it's not a crazy statement because it's the art world.
No,
just like
I'm not trying to say it's crazy. Just you know what I'm saying.
But that's like you. Like you kicking ball, right?
Yeah.
And you know you practice and you did this and this, and then somebody just bring anybody off the street,
and you on the
and they
sideline.
calling him Pele all of a sudden.
And
you sitting there like, yo,
yeah, you get
shoot,
to
ain't no Pele. You
Yeah.
are gonna get fed up after a while and say, yo, then you. So that's what I'm saying.
That's
is it really that?
man.
Is it really that he's exposing them,
Because
or is it the fact
get
now
in.
when you get fed up, you start telling these secrets? Like Bob said, your worst enemy could be your best friend. And your best friend, your worst enemy, because you know what? He got all the secrets.
Yeah.
So is it the fact that he came out as a Malcolm X from jump, or is it the fact that I'm fed up and I'm letting everybody know what time it is about you?
Yeah. It's either I want to
get it's a mixture of both.
It's either they're not letting me in, or
no, it's a mixture of both, because if you think about it, he's always been like this, right?
Yeah.
So he said, all right. So they said, all right, in order to do certain things, you got to be on a certain bracket. Now that he's on that bracket, they're still not letting him do what you know what I mean?
Maybe
what he wants.
Maybe
so
they're scared of him.
They're gatekeeping Kanye because they want Kanye to shut up. They're gatekeeping him on every angle. You get me what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with anyone with potential. Look what they did with Dick Gregory. Look what they did with what's the name? Dr. Sabi. Look what they did with Nipsey Hussle when he first came out. Nipsey Hussle really became popular to the public when he died. Most people ain't even know what he was doing in California. No, most people ain't even know who Nipsey Hussle was. They thought it was the gangster, the mobster. They didn't even know who Nipsey Hussle was. Now all of a sudden everybody's, oh shit, let me get a Nipsey Hussle shirt. Let me start painting pictures of him. Let me start getting a tattoo. Let me start playing his music. Nobody ain't know jack about none of that. They didn't even know what the friggin' the little paper plane. They didn't know about none of that. They didn't know about what any of that shit meant until the media put it out there. Now all of a sudden everybody's a Nipsey Hussle fan. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, Uptown, sound like a QB kid for real. You say dun. What's up, dun?
Yeah.
Uptown speaking that dun language. Okay. Madness. Hold up. My man Madness has something. What do you got there? He cries like a woman over and over. Okay. You know, I get everyone's point to it. You know, there's some validation to a lot of things that he's saying. Yeah. And again, the main thing with that portion of things is, what are you going to do to change it? You know, Sam Cooke came and he was trying to change it years ago, and the end results is what we saw.
Look what happened to Prince.
Prince is another one.
Look what happened to Michael James Brown.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby.
So the thing with it is he is 100% on point when it comes to that portion of it, as far as the music industry, the entertainment industry, and for us as a people, that the narrative is not something that we are able to edit and control. And because of that, you're always going to be behind that 8 ball. Like, I had a discussion with some young bucks, and I explained to them, somebody got to be on the top or the totem pole. They didn't understand. I said, yo, somebody got to be on the top. Somebody got to be on the bottom. That's just how it works. Your own friend eventually is not going to want you on top. Look, financially, if all of us had Bentleys in our driveway, then who would be able to be the braggadocious one? You understand what I'm saying? Like, who's going to be the braggadocious one on the block? You bring the brand new Bentley around, right? And you start to brag the Q. You go, yo, Q, look what I got. Right? I'm sitting across the street. Q's at his house. I'm at my house. You just pulled up in the driveway with yours. You say, look what I just got. And me and Q look at each other like, this fool. Press the button on both our garages. There's 2 of them sitting in there already. Like, shut up. Because there's no level.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
But does it matter in the end of the days, though?
It does. Because it
but that's the problem, though. It shouldn't.
It shouldn't, but it does.
You know the only time it should matter the only time owning something should matter is if the thing we own comes back to us. We are bragging about ownership of everybody else's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else's. All the biggest people within our population or within our communities have their face on someone else's brand. And they're pushing that brand. You feel me what I'm saying? And we know them for that brand, but we don't know that that brand is someone else's. They don't own it.
Right.
It's a false representation. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That doesn't come back to the community. So what happens now is people run out there. Why do you think I didn't buy Yeezys? That's not his. Yeah, it's his name, it's his design or whoever, but it ain't yours. You didn't manufacture it. You're running. You know, Adidas is getting dumb money off of this.
What I said, the Yeezys.
But that's
and then you run out there and then you run, bro. The charge of the price is like what? Man, you looking at some Yeezys like $400 or more, bro.
Huh?
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. For what? That is that.
They say Yeezys is too.
That's not
Are
one.
we talking about them wood shoes? Thing with all the holes in it. Yo, the things is the ugliest.
No,
thing.
the Yeezys. They look like cut up fucking strips of cheese. like somebody took a torch to them and just melted the shoe.
Man,
yo, I was on a flight to Chicago when I seen those the first time. I'm sitting there like, yo.
You walking through the airport, it's like on the mall, it's like you're in a planet.
Yo, I swear the things. Yo, the thing that made it funny.
The ugliest thing I ever seen in my life.
Foot.
Yeah.
And you seen the person's foot through the shoes, and I'm like, yo, what are they? You don't remember when they used to be like, what are those? I was like, I remember saying to somebody next to me, like, yo, what are those?
Why
it was like, yo, you don't know those? Those are Yeezys. Those are like $500. I'm like, for what? That trash?
No, I'm good.
Never.
When it's in the mall, dog, it's like.
But you see, but the thing is, you see,
planet. You're not on
but
Earth.
they turned around and they said, all right, we got a dude that's gonna push things to his people. We're gonna put all our money behind him, and he's gonna make us stupid amounts of money. And that's what happened.
Let me tell you something. Kanye better be glad that they ain't send, you know, like when they usually take a poll and send out these things to try to see the marketing aspect of it before they put it out. Yo, he lucky.
Yo,
their final decision was enough to me.
Yo,
because he'd be at a negative 1.8 bill.
Yeah, went to Jamaica with
because every design he bring out. Like, how are these trash?
And he took it to Jamaica. They must say, yo.
I remember the shirt them.
Where am I going? Sweater.
Yo, but hold on. Is it me? Is it me? Hey, yo, I want everybody, yo, Extreme, chime in. Tell me what's up. T, chime in. Uptown, chime. Let me know. Is it me? Or does his clothing line look like he's homeless?
Crap.
It gotta be me, because it's like, yo, the sweater look like somebody just yoked him up. You know? Yo, the hat look like the dog chewed on it.
Got the bunny ears and shit.
Color is not right.
I'm spending that amount of money. Look like I'm homeless. Nah, I'm good. Trash.
The shoes,
trash. Sorry,
man.
But that's what I'm trying to say. The companies that are behind them, they are using him to make us look stupid.
Yo, hold up. Can you put that up?
Hey,
put that up for me. Hold up. Before we close, I want to tell everybody.
You remember that
if you want your toes to hang out of your shoes, get these.
Yo, you remember the first time Star Treks?
Yeah.
That's how the aliens look like.
Honestly, I thought this was Groot from Galaxy of the, what was it called again? Something of the Galaxy.
Planet of the Apes.
No, the Galaxy.
You talking about Guardians of the Galaxy?
I thought this was a Groot shoes or something. You know, like for real, it looked like roots growing around your feet. Am I right?
It's crazy.
How much are those? $250
price
for rubber.
No, those are cool, but
yeah, cause Q got one on right now. That's why.
No, that's the thing.
What are those?
Bro, every single one of those shoes are the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. And you see, but you see the thing is, look, people right now are talking about Kanye and all of this extra stuff, right? Talking about how they're not going to support him and anything like that. But motherfuckers still out here buying Gucci, bro. Have we forgotten about the level of disrespect?
Blacks, look at
You know
this.
what I'm saying? I already seen them. That is the ugliest things I ever seen in my life.
Wait a minute. Yo. Hold on.
Man, that's what driving the man crazy.
Yo,
man.
Blacks. Now you're an artist. I'm an artist. Okay? But I'm gonna leave it right.
You don't see where he's living in the Total Recall movie, man. Everything got to be like he's on another planet where it's like some space, less material. That's what it is. You're using the less material nonsense to build something. You know what I mean? It's terrible, bro. It's terrible.
That's the one he's in.
It's absolutely terrible.
Resemble that one.
I would never buy any one of those shoes. None of them. I would never buy any of them. No, none of that Balenciaga. No, nothing. Have you seen the ugly ass shoes they coming out with?
Look at that red one.
It's crazy.
Yo, if I was a parent and my kid was asking me, bruh.
Blacks, don't say it. Don't say it, Blacks.
Word up. For real.
If you were a parent,
straight up. If things Blacks.
And my kid coming up to me asking me for these ugly ass shoes, man, get out of here, man. I tell him, hey, go out on the street and go make some money, bro.
Blacks.
He ain't getting from me.
Me and you was joking about it one time when we was at work, right? And there was a flood, and a dude had put some plastic bags all around his feet, right, to go in the water. You remember there was a commercial where a dude was walking out, and the girl said, "I like your boots." He said, "These aren't boots; these are my cats." You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Not me. Nah. And see, that's the thing with what we was talking about, where you said about the car reference programmed. Because at the end of the day, because he keep knocking and saying, I can do this. I got these designs. I'm this. I'm a revolutionary. I'm a that. I'm a this.
Yeah.
Always gonna find somebody that really don't have no direction yet. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna find that. So for every one of those, here comes these shoes. So good luck.
Our people are programmed, bro. We're beyond programmed.
All day.
But it's not even like a joke thing. I mean, every single race is looking at us like we're chattel, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're chattel. We're just bred to make them money. That's it.
What up?
Yeah, man.
Family.
You know what I'm saying? We're literally bred just to make them money. We follow the most stupidest things I've ever seen in my life, bro. It just scratches my head. Sometimes I don't even want to come out the crib, bro.
Yo, the boots look like you can't even balance right, because they look like they just falling over with you all. You know, it's like, yo, he said, stand up straight. I'm trying. Hey, bud.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Like we, you know what I'm saying? As a group, man, as a community, bro, we got to do better, man.
What I said earlier.
I'm motivated right now. I'm gonna go tomorrow and just start drawing up some sneakers. Real.
Blacks.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get there unless you don't have the media behind you. You think a regular person could have passed this shoe off?
Look at that one, Blacks. What, Blacks?
It's all marketing, bro.
It's
marketing.
Honestly,
if your son asks you to get the shoes, what you do, Blacks?
That look like some kid created that in that 3D printer. Project.
I'll tell him get out of my face with that foolishness, bro. He would have to go out on the street and go make some money before I give him money to buy them ugly ass shoes. You crazy? Bro, them shoes can't even stand no kind of weather. How are you gonna spend $500 on some ugly ass shoes and you can't even wear it on nothing? Are you kidding me, bro?
Oh. That's oh my god.
No, I have never spent over $180 on some shoes.
First showing us all of these. What's wrong?
Look at them shoes.
Yo, you heard the young people in the building. You like it? You like it?
Yo,
you like it?
I saw some shoes.
Hold up. You like it?
I saw some shoes at the mall.
They're not bad.
Big as hell, man.
Kids love them because they popular. That's it. They don't love them because they love them. They love them because they popular. That's it.
Which one? Pull it up. I can't see it. Make it bigger. Yeah, I am blind.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
That's whack.
What? No, that's cool.
That's whack. I'm sorry.
That
What-
was all right. That was
No,
all right.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
neutral, but back in the day, we'd call that skips.
No, but that's just
yeah. Back in the days, they ain't no kind of style or design to
Bobos,
it.
man.
Dude, here's the thing.
They call those bobos.
man. The tech
The
look like he's got
style,
one, man.
style and designs of today is thrift shop. If you look like you're rolling out a thrift shop, you good. That it's literally vintage and thrift shop.
I got a bunch of old clothes. I was getting ready to donate. I might flip that then.
Bro, you make a killing. If you got some old joints with some college brands or something on it, they'll eat that up.
Okay.
You can go thrift. You can go thrift. Hey, I say set up a booth in a swap shop before they get rid of it.
Yeah, you gotta do like the other folks. They try to sell it first.
So at the end of the day, now to conclude for the show, mad scientist, genius. That's another thing. Does anyone think it's good or bad in the reference? He always places himself as Jobs. And here's another thing. The reference points that he always makes to all these creators and stuff. I don't normally hear him throwing any black inventors or anyone that revolutionized anything that looks like him.
No,
He's done. He's done that before.
I've never heard. It's always been the Jobs, the Disneys, the stuff like that.
No, those are the individuals he normally go after. That's controlling all the that's gatekeeping all the industry. But he has named a lot.
But see, here's my point. Where sometime, again, his viewpoint is like you said, the gatekeepers and the this and that. Prior to all of this, you're referencing to people that are the gatekeepers. The same people now you're saying you have problems with.
yeah.
The same people you saying you have problems with. Those are the people you adore and cherish. So it's like it's kind of twisted at the end of the day that I've never heard it. You said you heard it. I'm gonna take your word for it. I've never heard it. Every show that I've seen him on, it's always the same ones: the Jobs, the Musk, the Bezos, the Disneys, the stuff like that. Zuckerberg.
Well, remember too. In the end of the day, too, Kanye's not an activist, a revolutionary activist. He's a talking point type of individual. He's an individual that's in it, that's in the business, that's using the collateral for his benefit. But he's also an individual that speaks on relativity. You get what I'm saying? So if an individual, like everybody knows of a certain person, so he's gonna use that person to platform what he's speaking on. You get what I'm saying? He won't just come out in like obscurity and be like, oh yeah, such and such and such, and you're gonna be like, who the hell is that? You get what I'm saying?
But then at that point now, can I put my money behind you? Because if they cushion your blow now and take you in the back and put their arms around you and say, yo, all right, here you go. Oh, cut it down.
I wouldn't. I mean, and you heard me.
To say, yeah, I was tripping, man. Come on. Now what? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing with it. So
I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't put my money behind Kanye because all his products is tied to someone else. It's not his. None of it is his. That's like me celebrating the middleman. What am I celebrating the middleman for? Give me the designer.
That's the point.
Give me the person. Give me the creator. You know what I'm saying? I'll celebrate him for his music, but I'm not celebrating for all this other stuff.
Now, everything we've been hearing is just basically a big burst and a cry to say, listen, just give me back what I want, and just give me what I want, and just work with me. Just work with me. That's basically what we're hearing at the end of the day. Because, give me back my stadium. Let me go do this. Let me talk what I want to talk. Let's do this. Let's do that. And let's do this. And let's do that.
That's
so basically now, if they all came back and said, all right, you know what? Here you go. So now what does he want from us that picked up now and say, yo, for real, we with you, brother. And now all of a sudden now he comes back and like, yeah, I was right. Like 50 said something that I found very 50 already. So 50 said, yo, man, how I'm gonna pay attention to this dude. How do I follow this dude? Like 1 week he's like, yo, don't trust no white woman, man. Don't trust no white woman with your kids. Then the next week he's like, I'm ready to come back home, babes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so when I heard it, I started laughing, but I'm like, got a point. Like, yo, you gotta stick to your guns at the end of the day. If you starting this revolution, you want the rest of us to ante up. Yo, you gotta stick to it, General. Can't have the soldiers.
But see, that's the thing though. He's not starting anything though. See, Kanye is speaking on this stuff because
trust me. Take my word. Trust things are getting started.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing though. Things been getting started. Things have been getting started since the Brexit movement. Things have been getting started since the new Black Panther chapter got created. Things been getting started. Things been getting started years before COVID came through and shut everything down. You get what I'm saying? The only reason why COVID shut everything down is because things were getting started. And what did? They took everybody off the street. Because guess what? The whole world was protesting against their leaders. They were waiting for America to start. And as soon as America started, shut everything down. Shut everything down. You get what I'm saying? So the problem, what I'm saying is the only reason why everybody's focusing on Kanye right now is because the media has him on play. That's it. That's the only reason. Because Kanye's been saying this. This ain't nothing new. That, you know what I'm saying? None of this shit is new. Him going off the handle, calling out names, saying certain things. This ain't new. None of this is. He's doing exactly what Kanye does. So I don't understand why everybody is either tripping on it. I'm looking at everybody that's tripping. I'm like, bro, this is who Kanye is, though. Why are you tripping?
Call out the three last president.
Before I'm gonna end it like this. It was all good just a week ago. What happened to his man? I ain't heard Jay come out on nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come on, man. Don't even ask that kind of question. That's like asking why there's a shadow behind me and not looking at the light.
Hey, man.
You never called
I just bought a house with B, and it got 5 pools. I ain't trying to stir up no problems over here. You know what I'm saying? The NFL fell for the okie doke with me. I'm good.
Dog, you waiting for a response from an individual that named his company after the mobsters that was gunning down black people and feeding them drugs? Come on, man.
Well, on that note, we know what time it is. So we will watch and see what goes on tomorrow and next week and everything, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be more coming out. Pretty sure on that. Now, with the Nori situation, I don't know. Was it a good thing for Nori to come out and apologize? Was it
Nori had to. He had to. So remember, I told you, he's in that courtyard dancing. He better say something to whoever owns that courtyard. So else that trap door gonna open up underneath his ass.
So at the end of the day, I guess Yeezy, whatever was right.
Yeah, he was right. And that's why everybody's upset. Because remember, that was the dude they brought in to eat at their table, and now he won't shut his damn mouth. So of course they're gonna be upset. They're mad as shit right now. Yeah. They're looking like, hey, what the? Do we gotta admit this fool again so he could come back out with blonde hair?
He asked for an offer and they didn't give him. So I'm talking.
I think the thing that probably damaged him with all these companies is probably the whole Nazi German rant.
He shouldn't have said DEFCON. He should have said DEFCON.
I think yeah. Well, he said he spelled it wrong. That's what he said.
Nah, he's an idiot.
That's what he said. I'm telling you.
Your mom's is a school teacher.
You and I know, but my man said, "Hey, I spelled it wrong. I was at emotional time at the time." So,
man, talking about he was tired.
But
you want to go sleep forever?
I think that's the part that got, and I think that's probably why Nori and them is when the whole thing on the German, how he loves Hitler and stuff like that. And I think that's probably why someone, because I'll be honest with you, I don't think
they spun that part. They spun that. about the whole
Nori himself
Understand.
would have been the one right now. Honestly, I think it's when the phone calls started coming in, and when people behind him, it's like, yo, dog, clean this up because it's gonna hit you.
You know, Nori's a wild card. He don't care about none of that stuff.
So
he's just there for the hype.
Yo, here's the closing on that part. And we're gonna close out now. Did you hear Nori at the award when he got the award for the podcast situation? The man said, yo, I was in special ed.
Bro, the man said I couldn't read this. I'm like, bro, how much of a coon do you gotta be, bro? Like, yeah, I shut it off, bro. I shut it off. I'm like, this.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
He was a special ed.
He's a special ed. He barely
read.
Yeah,
how he couldn't read and he couldn't read it right. Nori, bro, shut the.
Now you got an award. Now you got an award for a podcast.
You gotta be real.
Man, he ain't real, bro. Yo, that shit pissed me off so bad. I'm like, Nori, bro, everybody know your past, bro. What are you talking about?
That's about as much as Charlamagne being a #1 author. Yet still he can't pronounce.
Goofballs, dog. How am I supposed to take motherfuckers serious when they sit here and they want to talk about how, our people this, our people that, and then they do these type of dumbass things in the public? I can't take you serious.
How's that be, man? Hey,
being real.
So, all right, on that note, we're going to end off for tonight, man. Yo.
Piss me off, bro.
Not me.
What do you want to say? You study at Harvard?
Let me tell you something. These cats got degrees. You sit there laughing. These cats got degrees. They paperworked up. Right? They paperworked up.
Jamal. You were at school back in Jamaica. Jamal. Nori! Yo.
Yeah, I got rid
of he really says speech like that.
He's an idiot, bro. The glorified idiot. I wonder how much they paying him to act so stupid right now, bro.
Man, listen.
You know, like I really appreciate when Dick Gregory went on Breakfast Club and he started calling Charlamagne dumb. He said, I really thought you had some intelligence, but you really are dumb. I was loving every moment. He humbled him so well, bro.
Charlamagne kept nodding his head as the smiling.
What? He humbled him so well, bro. Charlamagne was like this big on the show, bro.
So love.
Charlamagne couldn't joke. He couldn't say. Every time Dick Gregory looked at him and said, you want to?
This is a valuable point that people need to understand something when you watch a lot of these platforms. And Tupac said it also. You need to hold people accountable for the information that they're giving to you. You need to hold people accountable. Because again, people nowadays are just sliding by with a lot of things and not understanding the seeds that are being planted in your mind. Yeah. Not in the forefront, but in the subconscious. Okay? So this is the thing why I say be careful of the platforms that you're on. The thing with it was somebody to tell you that, yo, we're bringing somebody here to tell you something, but we ain't allowing you to think. That's somewhere you got to pay close attention to.
Yeah, bro. You can't take that show even serious. It's MTV2 right there, bro.
Now, on that note, this is my closeout for now. So, listen, man, I want to thank y'all for joining us once again. And look, on this platform, we want you to think.
Yes.
We want you to do, and that's why we bring you all the information that we bring you and have good discussions like this. Coming up in the future, we're going back in again on finance, how to repair your credit, different things like that. So we're setting that up now for the hopefully before Christmas, before you start spending that money out. Yeah. So that's up in the future agenda right now. So we're getting that together. So once again, I want to thank everyone for joining us. Uptown. Thank you for joining us tonight, family. Yeah. So chill as always. Madness. I always support T. Always. Who we forgetting? Anybody else? That was on for the night. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, Naomi. What up, family? Yeah. Uptown. Yes, Naomi. Big Sock for joining us as always, man. Just keep it. Listen, at the end of the day, once again, no respect. Shift your money and put it where you can find that. You don't have to be a billionaire for that. You go into a store, they're not treating you with respect, walk out. Go somewhere else.
Exactly.
Spend the money in the spot where they gonna love you and respect you.
Yeah,
That's it.
put them
Why would
easy.
you want to give somebody money that don't even like you?
There you go.
Put them easy on the Christmas list.
Them Yeezys get tossed in the trash.
What in the dumpster, bro? Burn them up in the store.
Yo, look at all the young bucks in here. They're like, they shaking their heads.
Can't have no easy
Bro,
on the Christmas list, man.
I'll never buy you, bro. They're the most ugliest things I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Yeah.
Check us out on all the there you go. New Balance, baby.
Yeah.
Check us out on all the platforms, man. YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Amazon Music, Audible, Podcast, a Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and of course, iHeartRadio. Check us out every Friday night live at the barbershop. We will see you next week. Be there or be square. Yo, Republican, I'm gonna holler at you.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Go out in the world and be somebody.